Okay, what is up YouTube? Welcome back to another Raid Shadow Legends video. Today, I think I'll just show you guys my new free-to-play project, right? I think I'm one of the only creators, right, in the past few days to actually get lucky enough to pull a cost of 2 skins on an early account, right? This account is on day 4 now, right? The day reset, so day 4. And I think it's really crazy because this is going to be a great tandem. So I hope you guys stay tuned for this series, where we do a deep dive into how good not only Kosk can be, but how good King Galgabar really is in terms of a link. In my opinion, Nama and Pelops might be the best links to go for to start with. Anyone with them really, but Farrakhan the Venom Mage might be the best. But I opted in to go for King Galgabar because I think he could give Nama a run for her money, right? In my opinion, Nama is 1A, and at this point in time, King Galgabar is 1B. So we were already able to clear Ice Golem up to 13 really easily. We could push even further, right? We were able to clear Dragon 13 on the second or first day, really. I wasn't really farming. I was trying to do a bit of arbiter missions instead of just going for gear. But we did get really lucky in terms of the gearing situation, right? I did get some nice boots. Like, I pretty much look at how much poisons are on the team. And this is just normal. This is an everyday, every round type of effect, right? The problem I might face actually is not having enough poisons going into the clan boss, right? So basically, what's actually the new kind of meta when it comes to clan boss in the early game is doing as much damage as you can before you actually die, which is around. You can get good damage within the matter of 30 turns, right? So if you surpass 32 odd turns, it's going to get really difficult to stay alive with a speedy, accuracy-heavy team like this one that I'm going to build here. So I might be looking for someone else who can actually bring more poisons. I'm thinking of someone like Frozen Banshee. She might be able to fill the role of more poisons where, let's say, Venom Mage lacks, because Venom Mage activates poisons, King Galgabar activates poisons, and Kosk of 2 skins, he activates poisons as well. So that's a lot of poison activation and probably not enough poison application that's going to be going on, right? But for you guys, typically you might have this problem solved already if you did go for the King Galgabar link. Now, I don't have a raid promo starter link, but there are a lot of links out there on a lot of websites that I already talk about, like the Vassal promo starter link finder. That's a website that you can actually find a lot of cool starter links, right? Which already has about 2 or 3 King Galgabar links waiting to be downloaded. So I'm basically just going to show you guys how the team works, what I use, where I use them, what I use them for, and just how important some of these champions are. Look at the heals from King Galgabar, you know what I mean, and the shielding. So him and Pelops is going to have a beautiful synergy, right? And Kosk is just putting the icing on the cake, in my opinion, right? He brings poison activation, he brings turn meter manipulation, he brings decreased attack, he counters on every single attack done by the enemy if they're debuffed, which is going to be almost every time with a team like this, especially when we really unlock Pelops' skills in terms of the HP burning. So that's going to be a crazy amount of counterattacks. In my opinion, these 3 champions could solo any dungeon. Probably hard dungeon, hard 10 would be difficult, but any other dungeon, I think they could do this easily, and might not even, let alone King Galgabar and Kosk, right? We are pretty much certain Pelops could do this farming shit on his own. So basically, we've been farming 13 when we have to for the arbiter mission. I'm not making it a priority to farm. What I've been doing, what I think most people should do if they go for a King Galgabar link, is try to push the campaign. Yes, once you get to stage 3 and let's say you already pulled your sacred shards to see if you get something to reroll with, just go in and start farming, because King Galgabar can farm the campaign pretty easily, right? I'll show the stats on him later after this round finishes. But King Galgabar can more or less farm the campaign and quite faster than Pelops would. So, and you guys are going to have King Galgabar if you do go for that link, right? The problem is if you go for a Nama link and a Tagore link instead of a Cryodan, Pelops can farm the campaign, but it's somewhere around almost 3.5 minutes per clearance, which in the long run is going to take you back a lot in terms of progression. It's going to feel good to do it with Pelops at level 50. I'm not saying no, but the feeling of completion in the time frame you want it to be completed would be affecting your progress. This is the reason why I love King Galgabar so much. He brings his own sustainability, his own debuffs, and basically his own survivability all in one. He just places so many poisons, he removes buffs, and he shields himself. Now, as you can see, King Galgabar is doing this right now without his 3-star ascension, which is another crazy thing that I think is really unique about a champion like this. He's done this basically level 50 starter gear, you know, nothing special, right? So let me just show you guys the build on King Galgabar on the 4th day of the account. So I did get lucky and get this boot from the novice tournament. If not, I actually got it from a drop or some shit like that, but I think I did get this boots from the novice tournament. More or less I did, or is it this one? Either one, right? This one was the novice tournament, but it is speed as well. It's a 4-star instead of a 5-star. I just put it on Pelops, right? But King Galgabar is in a 5-star speed boots. I did get lucky, I'm not gonna say no. And we did get an attack percentage glove, so which is gonna translate even better for the poisons in terms of the damage it could deal, because it's based on attack percentage, right? And of course we was lucky enough, right, in the apprentice pass chest, the lifesteal chest, I got an attack percentage chest plate, which is crazy, right? We did get a crit rate roll as well, which is amazing, and accuracy came in last. He doesn't need accuracy because he places poisons based on if he has a shield, so that's amazing as well. But it's always still good, you know, more or less if we use it on someone else. In terms of the shield, we didn't really get any good substats, meaning crit rate and speed, but we did get some crit damage and some survivability as well as some accuracy. Can't really complain about that one. On the helmet, we did go ahead and get 2 rolls in the crit rate, which is amazing. Luckily didn't go into resistance, and accuracy came in at level 12, and of course crit damage came at level 16. And for the weapon, we did lock out and get HP double roll, but it's not the end of the world. We did get crit rate and crit damage coming down clutch at level 12 and level 16, so I can't really complain when it comes to what he has on him. I have no accessories, I have no masteries except for the bare minimum you have to unlock for the arbiter missions, and that's about it really. No relics, you know, no ascensions into him, nothing, no books, bare bones, and he's clearing the campaign quite easily. So I'm just showing you guys what a King Galgabar link can look like on day 4, right? And of course Pelops is just Pelops, you know. I don't really have anything else to say about Pelops that's not been said already. Cryodan on the other hand is really clutch. Let me just show you guys how good these champions are in somewhere like the arena. Okay, let's go in and take on another King Galgabar and a Pelops plus a Venomage, right? So where this team would shine against Pelops in particular is with the block buffs and the poisons, right? As you can see, Pelops did his big trick, but we obviously blocked the buffs for it. Now they did have a Spirit Host, which is kind of unfortunate, but I think we still have this win in the bag. There we go. King Galgabar removed all the HP burns and placed the continuous heal on the entire team as well as a shield, which is kind of amazing. We are going up against a King Galgabar, so I think I should aim for him instead of trying to go for the Pelops. So it's always going to come down to a battle of attrition when it comes to going against a champion like Pelops, you know. So now it's King Galgabar against Pelops. Let's see if we could actually take out a Pelops. This is the perfect scenario, actually. Okay, great. He does his skill. There we go. Remove all the buffs instantly, and you know, there we go, poisons just slap down Pelops. So that's the kind of things you can look forward to in terms of the arena. Now this is a weak team. I have a weak team as well, so it's not really anything to brag about, but the amount of Pelops that you're going to see, look at this, Pelops here, Pelops here, no Pelops down here. We could actually deal with this chick a bit easier now, even though she places buffs that cannot be removed, you know. But for the rest of the Mikeys, King Alkaba is going to be good against Mikey, you know. He's going to be really nice against this as well, Ragash, with all those buffs he's bringing in. So he's going to be really viable in the arena as well, right? Anywhere you could carry this champion, anywhere. And obviously getting the clan boss team done would be the tallest task for this account. This would undoubtedly be the deciding factor if he could actually be better than Nama. So I hope you guys subscribe and stay tuned to see if King Galkaba could even rival a queen like Nama when it comes to clan boss. In my opinion, he can, but we're just going to see, right? We're just going to see. This Link, we don't have a reviver, we don't have a speed buff, so we got to do a bit more in terms of gearing. Then we'll actually know how great King Galkaba can be. So if you guys enjoyed, man, stay tuned to the channel to see the progression of this account and all the other accounts that I play. I have 3 main accounts. This one deserves to be a main account right now, just because of the content I think I could actually get out in terms of early game with this account and King Galkaba. So I hope you guys really stay tuned to this, man. I'm going to enjoy this one, really. And of course, if you didn't already, join the giveaway for Wixwell. I'm just going to open that account quickly, honestly. And if you didn't know, I am giving away this account that you've seen right here, which is Vault Keeper Wixwell. All the details are already in the video that's linked probably over my head in the pinned message. So just go ahead and watch that video and do the steps you got to do to enter the giveaway for this account. In the time of recording this video, there is about 4 more days for this account to be someone's own. So I would jump on this ideal chance to get the greatest start in raid by a long shot. This is not Nama, this is not King Galkaba, this is Wixwell, Ninja, Goldseeker, Niri, Mikey Toon already, Little Miss Annie, of course Mikey, Ezio, Wukong, Xenomorph. I could keep going on and on. Tidemaster, Seal of the Drakes, a lot of crazy champions. Even a Law is already on the account. So don't be afraid to join the giveaway. Tell a friend to tell a friend. You never know. One of you guys could be lucky. The person who's watching this right now could more or less win this account basically for doing nothing. So watch the video and join the giveaway. My name is Shinsui and I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for more raid content from yours truly. Peace.